From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, interleague baseball on MLB the Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
First pitch coming your way next. We see Hunter Green nearly ready to go in this one, Singy.
Yeah, looking back at his 2025 season, Green's fastball averaged just 99.4 miles per hour. Good enough for tops in baseball among starting pitchers, and we all know the story. When Hunter is on the mound, you better get ready for some high velo action in this contest.
Just about ready to roll. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Left fielder, Riley Green.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's a chopper to short. De La Cruz gets it to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting third.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Man at second. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Just underway here in Cincinnati. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And you know, if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Torkelson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Comes up empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Man on second, 2 down. Line drive, that's a base hit. Torres rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now back in safely at first.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Now it's going to be Jace Young. That one at triple digits. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. And there's a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Now here is Jake Rogers. That one carrying, and that one becomes property of the beast. He'll take a jog around the bases. Third home run of the season, and they add to their lead. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Here's Jahmai Jones. Jones in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field, and that'll do it. Detroit making up ground with this homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Cincinnati, and taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him. This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
That one misses. Ball 3. And that drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Out to short. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock.
Batting second.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Valdez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Takes it in for the out. Here's the lineup for the Reds. It's Singy against the southpaw on the mound. The Skippers loaded this lineup with righty bats.
Certainly following the conventional wisdom here, Boog. That extra split second can make a big difference for a hitter. So these righty batters will need to take advantage and make this tactical move pay off. And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Out of here. His 4th home run of the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2.
Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. Hit in the air, center field. Meadows gets under it. Brings it in. 2 away now.
Batting fifth, left fielder, J.J. Bleday.
That's to third. Young whips it to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Second inning set to go. Here's Baez. Has been living in scoring position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, Boog, that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
In the air, left side. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Every at-bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches, too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Marte in position, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. Led off the game with a double in his first at bat and later scored. Torres with some impressive production lately. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. Myers on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Tigers 4 and the Reds 2. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Well, Singy, we highlighted him in the open, nearly untouchable on the mound of late, but today, not so much.
Yeah, he's got to battle and try to gain that confidence back. A lot of game left in this one.
There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now.
Oh.
He goes down looking.
Everything in that at bat was away until the final pitch. 3 pitches in a row on the outside part of the plate, and of course that gets you conditioned to look out there, maybe a little bit out on your toes. So a great call on pitch number 4 to just hit that inside part of the plate and freeze him for strike 3.
Now here is Sal Stewart.
Nope, outside. That's a ball.
Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
But Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
way out front for strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Didn't seem like that one found the zone. Here's a challenge. And after review, it was a ball. Good eye. They'll keep both their challenges. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Dane Myers in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Myers went deep in his most recent game. And that's in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, did not go. The 2-2. And he hits a ground ball right side. Play made, that ends the inning. So one left for Cincinnati. They trail it here 4-2. New inning getting started. Here's Riley Green. Steps in. League leader in OPS, Singy.
Yeah, he's crushing mistakes, but also taking what pitchers give him. That's next level hitting.
And first offering is fouled off. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The 0-2.
Oh. Nope, that's away.
Ripped to short. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman Colt Keith.
And a foul ball. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Foul ball, still 0-2. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here comes Torque to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one at triple digits. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Myers on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's two down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Jace Young.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
For the Tigers, catcher
Jake Rogers, the next to hit. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip.
That's out the corner.
Two on, 2 outs. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Brock Burke, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Louder getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. And that is out of play. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. First and second, 2 down here in game 1 of this 3-game set. On the ground to the left. Third out. Tigers strand a pair as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. Right through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Up the middle, Keith. Off balance throw in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
A changeup missing. Ball 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Oh.
That's through there for a strike. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That's off the mark. 3 balls, no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And that's ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. So they'll lose their first challenge. Ground ball up the middle. The underhand flip. What a play. Inning over. Reds leave 1. Still down by a count of 4-2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Out towards right center field. 1 down.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder
Back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Flied to right his first time. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. Throw over to first.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Ball 2.
Baez off of first with 2 away. On the ground to third. Hayes to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. And that is that. Tigers lead 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back here in Cincinnati. In now for the Reds, J.J. Bleday.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Ripped, but it curls foul. This one ripped, but foul to the right. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. On the ground to short. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
The 1-0. The Reds down by a pair. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Too low, and it's ball 3. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
No, that's low.
There's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That one kicks away from the catcher.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Man at second. Runner breaks for third. Ball outside.
I hate hitting the wrong button.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. And ball 4 to a board.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone-cold take. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Two on, 1 out. That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Digging in, Dane Myers. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
1-1 now. Out front and foul to the left side. Here's a 1-2. Liner caught at second. Tigers 4 and the Reds 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. Myers should have this one. And there's one away. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. They've done some damage off him, though, so he might want to switch up the strategy.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. This one in the air center field. Myers under it. He makes the grab. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Tigers 4 and the Reds 2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman Spencer Steer.
Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1. Steer goes 5 feet 9 inches, 28 years old. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Hard hit left side. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So now with one away and a man at second. Next for Cincinnati, Tyler Stevenson. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from second, and the tying runs at second base with a double.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
That's too low. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball, and it's just foul. That was close. Man at second. And a swing and a miss there. Ripped on the ground to second. Throw to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
This is J.J. Bleday.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
That's the ball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. They limit the damage here. Run scoring double here for the Reds. 5 innings complete. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher for the Reds,
number
Brock Burke.
49.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lifted in the air out to left. Bleday has a beat on it, and there's one down.
Up next for
The catcher, Jake Rogers. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
2 quick outs to open the top of the
up next
6th.
for the Tigers, right fielder Jahmai Jones.
And that one hammered. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Javi Baez digs in right side. 1 for 2.
That's the ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. In the air to left center. And that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Matt McClain.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Sliced hard but foul. On the ground out to short. In plenty of time to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Framber Valdez won't go any further. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Kyle Finnegan.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Cold night night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The Reds down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground. And it finds its way through for a hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Reds.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. And fouled off. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Runner on the go. Yeah, that's fouled off. Still alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Now just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
That's outside, and that's ball 1. Challenge from behind the dish here. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Throw back in, holds the runner at 3rd. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. Next to hit, Spencer Steer. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Outside low, ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at 2nd. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. In the air, right field. Jones drops steps, heads back on it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from 2nd and 3rd. In to score from 3rd. It's 4-4.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
Up next for the Reds, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning.
Generally, not the type of great play you expect from a first baseman, but he does a great job of hauling that one down.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, top of inning number 7, Parker Meadows. Up now. The Tigers. That one ripped. And a quick out, number one.
Great swing of the bat right there, trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan preparing to come on if needed. Ferguson, a left-hander, also throwing. Tied at 4. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Gleyber Torres goes yard. And they jump in front in the 7th. It's 5-4.
That right there is a game changer, and it might end up being the most important swing of the game. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Riley Green up now for the Tigers.
Up.
And the 0-1. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. And that one becomes property of the beast. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 6-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Foul ball. Now the 0-1. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Brock Burke departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Now on the bump, here's Johnson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back. The game.
Two outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that should be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Up next for the Tigers, third
Pretty
baseman,
much just a
James
textbook
Young.
double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Chase Young with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Olivares, and, you know, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. In inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 8 and the Reds 4.
Now pitching for Detroit,
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tyler Holton hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
off for the Reds. Catcher, Tyler Stevenson.
Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Reds, right fielder, MLB Marte.
And there's a foul ball. This one in the air, right field. Jones on the move towards the line. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder.
And here is J.J. Bleday. 0 for 3 in this one. That one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bleday off of first with 2 away. That one misses, and 1-1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. So 1 left for Cincinnati. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Rhett Lauder.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough. Pass today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now a relay to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Little dribbler up along third. To first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
With all of those hard hits, this team is going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
So now with 1 away and a man at second. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Foul ball. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Tracks it down for the out. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Tigers leave one, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Reds DH, Sal Stewart.
Sal Stewart.
And first offering is fouled off. To the right side. Torkelson steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Third baseman, T. Brian Hayes.
Swings through that. Holton in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Reds down by 4 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, right field. Jones coming on, pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Reds, center fielder.
So digging in, Dane Myers, 1 for 3. He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Up next,
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
And a foul ball. Man at second. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two now. And they'll do it again. Myers stands at second with 2 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. It's the Tigers 8 and the Reds 4. Back here in Cincinnati.
For Detroit.
Go to the 9th. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Smoke to right, but he's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
This one in the air, center field. Myers under this one. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Tigers, first baseman Spencer Torkelson.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. And he swings and misses.
I don't know why I'm swinging at trash.
You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
This one smoked on its way out of here. And Torque muscles one out of here. His 17th of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 9-4.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the ninth. This one in the air, right field. Marte on the move, misses the ball, and it falls in. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jake Rogers will hit next. Tap foul at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball out to center field. Myers under it. Brings it in. And that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. We head now to the bottom of the ninth. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
Now pitching for Detroit.
We're back,
Number
and on the
19,
mound is the closer, Will Vest.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one lifted to left. Green settles under this one, and there's one down.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Yes.
Base hit, left center field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Marte, batting with one down, takes a strike. In the air, right field. Jones on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder J.J. Bleday.
Stevenson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Now a pop-up on the infield. Torkelson moving under this one. And that'll do it. The Tigers extend their winning streak to 5 in a row.
When you win 5 in a row, the confidence just goes to another level, and you start to gain this momentum, and you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching. The team is making the plays defensively. This is the kind of feeling, it's not going to last all season long, but you want to ride it as long as you possibly can, perhaps push it up to double digits.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
I'm just going to play today's game now because I got to work later all night. So I'm going to be sleeping most of the day, so I won't have time to play it. So let's play 2. They say doubleheader. Let's go.
Here in Cincinnati, Great American Ballpark, in a city steeped in baseball history, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Cincinnati Reds. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singing.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities for his teammates, too.
First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Andrew Abbott. What's the scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Myers. And there's one down. Let's take a check at the Tigers lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom, loaded with players who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocity. And that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at-bat, because these hitters, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. Dylan Dingler, the next to hit, comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. In the air, left field, Benson. Long run on his horse. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And that is that. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Great American Ballpark. And pitching in this game, Jack Flaherty. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Leading off, Spencer Steer. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good start for him in this ball game tonight. I always talk about get a knock on your first at bat. It just makes your confidence. It's such a high level of potential to have a big night.
Fastball for a strike. Steer gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
No, inside.
In the air on the infield, McKinstry settles underneath it. And there's one. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging hot bat recently, Noel V. Marte.
And Boog, he brings a big bat to this lineup. He's on pace to hit more than 40 home runs this year. And that's a guy where if it's more than a couple of games without a dinger, guys are wondering what's going on. You're so used to seeing him around the bases. You put a guy like this in the middle lineup and just put it on autopilot. Big-time hitter, always a ton of fun to watch.
What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. No score. On now to the top of inning number 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
He's hit for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Green matched the homer in his last game. Green getting a start at left. Batting in the cleanup spot. And his batting average this season is over. And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw in.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Runner in scoring position now. And a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And there's a hit. Back-to-back hits. And they were hit hard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Jemai Jones.
Oh.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Here's a 1-1. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He circles the bases, his first homer of the year, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Blue. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That was quite the home run, singing, as we take it in again with Statcast, 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, you can get it up in the air with good backspin. It's going to be a tape measure shot.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it's a foul ball.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Harris launched a homer in his most recent game. Strike two. To third. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the hole. Now here is Zach McKinstry. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top of the second. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitcher's side. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling out there.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Here's Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. So I'm not really sure how he kept that fair. When you're out in front of a breaking ball like that, it's such a good chance that it's going to look foul. But not this time. He kept the hands moving forward just long enough to sneak it inside that foul pole.
Swing, and he breaks his back. Handles, throws to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2-round trippers in this inning, and long ball is working. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here in Cincinnati, in now for the Reds, Noel Marte. And ball to the right fielder.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
That one's in there, and now team will on and on. Foul ball. The 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball. I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
0-1. And a big swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just blown away at that bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at-bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. You got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
On a line, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Matt
They're ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Matt McClain. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Right there for a strike. On the ground to the left. And that is that. So one left for Cincinnati. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Yeah, the storyline coming in is just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early.
That's the third. Tosses to first. One pitch and 1 out.
Good fade, sinking action of that changeup. Got the hitter low.
for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
This one in the air. Out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop.
2 down,
Javier
bases
Baez.
empty. Javier Baez up now for the Tigers. In the air to left center. Benson has a beat on it. And that is that. As we go to the last of the third. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers.
Ball.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
That's a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Reds.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz. 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Carrying well. And gone! A 3-run homer, his 7th home run of the season. And they slice into the lead. It's 5-3.
How in the world did he manage to hit that one out? It wasn't even in the strike zone. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Yep. Step off the rubber to reset. And looks like he wants the signs again as he steps off the rubber.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Check swing called strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
I just want to say thank you for everybody joining my stream today. If you guys like this, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. I'm trying to build my channel through video games to get to the point where I can do more outreach. And I just want to do more with the content that I want to make.
The 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. And the 3-1. Right through there for a strike. Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Right fielder, Noel V. Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Noel V. Marte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Ball 1 there. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Perez under this one. And the inning is over. Reds get 3 on this long ball. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Cincinnati as we go to the top of the 4th. Jahmai Jones up now for the Tigers. Down the middle for a strike. 0-1.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
Those are the at-bats that leave pitchers exhausted. He had to throw a lot of pitches and still gave up the long ball. That's a bad combo. My goodness, who saw this coming? Defying the odds with his second homer of the game. You know, for a player not known for his power, Boog, he's making quite the statement with these swings.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. And the 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Myers in position, and there's one down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman,
Zach McKinstry. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side. McLean throws to first in time.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Nope, that's a ball.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now 6-3. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Stevenson.
Popped in the air, left field. Green moving under this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Reds, designated hitter, J.J. Bleday.
In the air, foul off first. 2 down.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLean.
2 down. Base is empty. Matt McLean, the next to hit for the Reds. In the air, right field. Perez on the move. And that ends the inning. Reds go down quietly and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit.
Now pitching for the
So
Reds,
a new arm out of the
number
bullpen for the Reds,
49,
Brock Burke. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading off for the Tigers, second baseman Gleyber Torres.
Well, these Tigers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for them now. Here's a 1-2. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A solo shot. His second homer of the night, and they add on.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. A surprise performance here. You don't expect this kind of power from him, but he's proven everyone wrong with a multi-home run game.
In the air to left center. Benson makes the grab on the run. One pitch and one out.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Burke in his 6th season, 29 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. The 0-2. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. Second home run of the inning for them, and they boost their lead. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Out to center. Myers under it, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He is singled, and he is flied to left.
Oh, that's out.
Right side, McLean. Throws to first. Baez gone in the play. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was. We head to the bottom of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Dane Myers.
Dane Myers.
Ball 1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Waves at the defender for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
De La Cruz in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Man at second. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner. Ball two. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Coming home. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. And it's 8-4.
Up next for the Reds, third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Right through there for a strike. Man at first, one away. Tap back to the mound. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder.
Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Will Benson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit in the air out to center field. Meadows coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 8-4. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Pierce Johnson will take over.
52, Pierce Johnson. Leading off for
Next
Detroit,
is the Tigers DH. Jones, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Dunks one in, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down.
Up next for the Tigers, third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
One out, man at first. And up next for Detroit, Zach McKinstry. 1 for 2. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. That to right. Marte moving under it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Left field. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And that'll do it. Tigers strand a pair, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of the 6th inning. In now for the Reds, Noelvi Marte. Hey. And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again. Outside with a breaking ball. And now 2-1. In the air, right field. Perez on his way over. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Reds, catcher Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah!
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The Reds down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Perez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. This is J.J. Bleday. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Ball 1.
Clips the corner. And the count now even up. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. In the air to left center, and that will fall. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Up next for the Reds, second baseman, Matt McLean.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. The 0-1. On the inside corner for a strike. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center, and that'll get down for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Didn't exactly square that one up. Sometimes you don't have to. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Myers in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's out.
To the right side. Torres over to first. That ends the inning. Reds strand a couple. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back. We're in the
number
7th. We have a new
23,
pitcher on the mound. Graham Ashcraft.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Leading off for Detroit, first baseman Colt Keith.
Hard hit right side. Steer takes it to the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Dylan Dingler.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
Ground ball to the right side. Dives and he can't hang on. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield
Up
single.
next for the Tigers, left fielder Riley Freed.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Benson on the move to the alley. 2 away down.
Up next for the Tigers, shortstop Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. 1 for 3. Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Brandon Williamson, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Louder also getting ready. The 1-0. Swing and a miss at a slider. Dingler leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Here's a 1-2. Out towards right center field. He makes the grab, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Tigers 8 and the Reds 4. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here at Great American Ballpark. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Spencer Steer. Brennan Hannafy gets the call from the pen.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
That's in for a strike.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
The 0-2. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-2. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The Tigers leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 2-1. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really important at bat coming up now. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Knee high. That's in for a strike. On the ground to short. Baez fires to first in time. Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 in this one. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
He's got it. That is the inning. Run scoring double here for the Reds. It's now 8-5. Back here in Cincinnati, this lineup has been going off today. 5 homers so far as we take a look at the spray chart.
Yeah, and as you can see, Boog, they've been giving out some souvenirs for the fans in the left field bleachers. The pitching on the other side doesn't adjust. There might be more on the way. There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the 0-1.
Running that good fastball up on the hitter's inside. If nothing else, keeps him from diving out over the plate to get those arms extended on the pitch away.
That's in there. Now 1-2.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
The 1-2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Tigers, right fielder, Winslow Morales.
Ashcraft, a 6'2" righty, 250 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2019. High fly ball, right field. Marte should have this one. And there are 2 down. Zach McKinstry up. Now for the Tigers. Out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Tigers, center fielder Parker Meadows.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Next offering is foul back. McKinstry off of first with 2 away. On a line out towards center. And that is that.
Now pitching for Detroit.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Kenley Jansen. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the catcher, Tyler Stevenson. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Outside, that's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Next for Cincinnati. Maximus.
I don't like this at all.
Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that is a big first out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. TJ Friedl, big spot for him here. In the air, right field. Perez settles under it, brings it in, and there's 2 away. Spencer Steer digs in now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Tying run at the plate. Just missed. Ellie De La Cruz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Base hit. Fires to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Pitch is in there. That's strike 1. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. This one in the air, center field. Meadows in and to his right. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 8-6. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Reds,
back, and here comes the closer,
15,
Emilio Pagan. Gleyber Torres up to hit.
Wow, that sucked.
The 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
It was all over that fastball right there. I'll tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. The 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. He's got it. 2 down.
He's been locked in lately, and today's been no different, Boo. Really good balance in the box. It's been impressive. Just looks comfortable out there.
I got fooled by that pretty good.
Swings through that one for strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Back here at Great American Ballpark in now. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Will Vest.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Foul ball there. swing and a high fly ball to left. Green drifts towards it. One away.
Up next for the Reds, left fielder, Will Benson.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
The Tigers trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. This could end it. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, let's go.
6th win in a row all of a sudden.
Let's go. 6 in a row. Just played yesterday's game today, and then today's game today. I'm caught up, so I'm gonna get off of here. I gotta go to sleep. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you for joining. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. I appreciate all of you. Have a good night or day, afternoon, wherever you're from. So have a good one.